This is how a dead man feels.
Hi and welcome to this video about the new support character, Peeri, the wind support ninja. It came out right after the Chrism/Suga and it's not for nothing because it is really a strong character when it comes to support a wind ninja. But not only, it's a good alternative to all other support. I would even say it might be the strongest. Let's see more about this and focus around all features of this character. The main reason you watch this kind of video is mostly to know if you should pull this character or not. As always, I won't tell you not to, and I won't tell you to. But my goal is to show you everything you should know about this character, and also how she behaves when progressing through the leveling up. This is the first part of this video, showing you how Peeri behaves when being the main character you play, and you'll see that you'll prefer to get her as a support character. And that's the second part, showing you how her support skills will progress. To begin with Peeri as a main character, let's take a look at her jutsu. 3 phases. One where she drilled 8 wheels from 8 swords that she threw in front of her. Those wheels are missable but attached to the boss. At the end of it, some sword came from the sky and blocked the boss, then explodes and deals some bleeding damage. We will see that it doesn't destroy the undestroyable patterns, but actually the main focus of this jutsu is to slow the boss and block it at the end. Also, by trying to show you that the falling sword and the bleeding effect hit the boss everywhere it is, I discovered that if the first sword doesn't hit the boss isn't stuck by the last part of the jutsu. Yet it's still hard to miss this first sword as it tries to go everywhere and you mostly every time block the boss where you want. Let's focus on the Peeri's ratio when she launched her jutsu. I have first counted the damage of one wheel and multiplied it by the number of wheels launched. This led me to the best part of her ratio of almost 20. Then I have counted the sword falling part and noticed that the block is stuck, so not all sword hit, except if the boss moves afterwards. Then there is the bleeding part that heal not that much damage. Overall, we got a ratio of 25, which is not that high even for a support ninja. Let's see how it progresses when improving our talent tree. For the level 40. At first we will earn some damage, like every other ninja, and we will already improve our jutsu by 10% on the sword phase, the wheel, which is the most important actually. Then the level 50. We have some skin bonus, like all other ninja, more HP, more attack, and more score again. Nothing that will improve my ratio actually. So let's go to the level 60 with some more attack, again nothing for the ratio, and an interesting note about the slowness of the jutsu that is applied to the boss. Actually, this will even decrease a little bit my ratio, but not seeing that really impacted, because it's only around the wheel damage and it's really not visible when testing it. Then the level 70 with the improvement of some attack more, we improve our wheel. Finally, my ratio is going up again. Then we got a node I didn't mention earlier. Actually, Peeri have a boost when she goes at low HP, less than 40% of HP. This boost will improve her weapon damage. Nothing that strong actually, because, well, it's better. Also, one more deselect effect to my jutsu wheel. This leveling up doesn't add up that much ratio to my jutsu, so let's see what it became after the awakening. Let's go for the level 80. For now, I can see that there is already a node that will improve my jutsu, but not that much because this part of the jutsu isn't that strong. But what is at the bottom here is the first part, the main part, so yeah, here we go to at least more than 30 of ratio, close to 31. Then we have some speed added to the movement of the wheel when tracking the boss, which actually just stabilizes my damage but doesn't improve it. Okay, so let's see the level 90 then. For this one, I will get some more attack again. At least my attack improved a lot during the leveling up. I will add some more sword to the last phase. Maybe the ratio will up a bit more. Indeed, close to 1 more. And some more upgrade to my weapon damage when I'm at low HP. Let's take a look at those added up swords. And it's because I noticed that after 14 hits, the 15th hit have did less damage than the other. This occurs rarely because usually you only hit 13th ward, not more than that. So that's what I will count on my ratio. So let's go back to the leveling up. Level 100 this time. I will get a small new amount of ratio because I will gain 10% on the Sword Shadow. This is not that much, as the Sword Shadow doesn't deal the important damage. Although I will earn some new score and some more attack. As I said, Peeri earned a lot of attack during the leveling up, but it's quite comparable to other ninja. The level 110 with some more score again, and a new node. A node about the Sword Shadow breaking damage, plus 10%. Actually, this is at the end of the Jutsu. This is the bleeding damage. It doesn't have that much impact on my ratio because the damage are quite low compared to the first phase with the wheel. I will also earn this final node about the talent decision that improve my weapon skill. In total, when I'm under 40% of HP, I will earn more than 900 of weapon attack. That's quite a lot, but, well, you'll prefer to play it through. Finally, the level 120, with some more HP, and some node that will finally improve my ratio. 15% for the sword falling and 10% again for the bleeding damage, which make my ratio up to 33, which is, well, not that much. Actually, it's even quite low compared to the other Super Ninja, and compared to main character like Morven or Prism/Suga, she is no match. She can't beat them. She is way weaker. And why that? It's because she has been made to be easier to level up to level 120. Almost less than half of the stone from Prism/Suga is required to do the leveling up, and it's mostly because we want to see her as a support ninja. So let's talk more about this, her support skill, which is way more interesting. She basically throws a small version of her jutsu to the boss, and if you play a wind element ninja, she will add up 3 more swords to the damage. Although you can reduce the cooldown by 1 second, up to 2 times when using a weapon. So after 2 weapons, you have reduced the cooldown of 2 seconds. Also, at level max, she will reduce the cooldown of the usage to 32 seconds. But let's see it in practice. We will see that it's way faster than a jutsu, obviously. 3 wheel, falling sword with a noticeable damage at the end. 3 times more damage than the other sword. It's the wind sword, the one that is added up by the description. If we compare it to Kuro, for example, we will see that those swords doesn't increase their damage at the end. The blink damage is also quite strong. I have separated the ratio of this co-op in multiple parts. Here is the result, and you'll see that the wheel is still more important than the other part. Yet the sword, especially the Three-Wind Sword, are quite strong. But this leads us to a regular ninja ratio of 8.35 and 9.35 for Wind Ninja. Compared to Ran is at 9.3 for all ninja at the same level. Not that Ran can deal this damage with all kind of ninja, not only water ninja. So just to know if Peeri will beat Ran through the perks, I will keep the Ran's ratio on the screen. But before that, I just wanted to show you that the cooperative is quite comparable at the timing of damage. So, just like Ran, there is only one way to improve the cooperative ratio is to get the perks. The 2 first doesn't, as it's regular ninja perk, but the perk 3 does. And actually it's almost the same as Ran, so the improvement is also the same for both of them. Then there is the perk 4. The perk 4 add a second usage. I will count the second usage in the total ratio actually, because it's in the wall damage the ninja do. So, here comes the perk 5. This is where the difference with Ran will be made. Peeri will add damage to each shuriken picked up after releasing the first cooperative ratio. 10 shuriken for regular ninja and 15 shuriken for wind element ninja. I suggest we take a look at this just to be sure it have a really huge impact. So, we need to wait to the cooperative skill to end before having a special shuriken. And after that we will see that some sword will turn around the shuriken that I can pick up and launch more damage to the boss. It actually adds up not that much damage, but as it's 15 for Wind Ninja, it begins to be a lot. I can pick shuriken and miss it, so don't try to pick shuriken if the boss is not hittable. In the end, this led me to an added up ratio of almost 7 for Wind Ninja. Finally, when it comes to the second cooperative usage, if you already picked up 15 shuriken, the next shuriken will not have the bonus. It's a limit for the world cooperative and not the cooperative usage. This leads us to a ratio of 22.73 for Wind Ninja. For regular ninja is way lower because we lose a lot of damage, but compared to Ran, for regular ninja, Peeri is better than Ran on water ninja. It's interesting for the perk 5, but let's take a look at the perk 6. Something will change. The added up damage to the second usage is the same for both, but because Ran have a stronger hit, she will, well, beat again Peeri on regular ninja. And only on regular ninja, because Peeri is still way stronger when used on the wind ninja. Don't forget the added up of 300 of wind attack for 15 seconds, and also the add up of 300 attack for the whole team. This is not cumulative to the other ninja, but, well, it really improves your strength, especially in PvP. Let's take a look at the last part we still doesn't have. See. The Relics of Peeri. What is interesting is that a relic is mostly oriented to a cooperative skill. The set effect doesn't improve herself. Not at all. It only decreases the cooldown of the cooperative skill usage, and also the impact of the movement speed decrease made by the usage of her cooperative skills. Overall, the attack provided by a relic is not that strong, and I wouldn't recommend to use it as a main character even with a relic. Compared to Ran, for example, we will see that Ran have some relic that improve her strength, and even her set effect improve her attack. Otherwise, the cooperative skills have the same improvement, so actually the Ran's relic is stronger. Finally, I have made an example of a comparative usage of Suga with the usage of Peeri and without in the PvP. It is the first Shadow Grace boss, and you'll see that using Peeri really improves Suga's strength overall. So here come the final word I can tell about Peeri. It's more kind of my personal opinion. I think Peeri is the kind of ninja that will be always the strongest as a cooperative when it comes to play with a wind ninja. Other than that, run is already enough, but if you don't have run and want to invest in a cooperative ninja, I think starting with Peeri now is way stronger. Getting air at perk 5 changes a lot, especially when it comes to wielding your jutsu using some shuriken. But not everyone can get a support ninja at perk 5 because most of us doesn't even have our main character as perk 5. Don't forget to focus on your main character and not only the support one. The support skill of Peeri compared to one is not that different, so it's just a matter of which element are you playing. It's over. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope again I haven't made any mistake. And please leave a comment. Tell people that you liked my video and everything else. It's still some work. I will try to take a break now until the next upcoming character. Maybe I will get the courage to do some ratio for the other weapons and all. Have a nice day and thanks again.